So this is this one here is a picture of Glinica Bridge, which is the Bridge of Spies, and taken late at night, long exposure. It's a moment when I've realised what the cameras can do and the images that you can come up. I mean, maybe to other people that's not very artistic or anything like that, but it's to my mind, and it was an image that I really liked, and came across with the atmosphere of what that was. We used to cross over on that bridge from time to time, and they were still swapping the spies on that bridge. I never got the spy swaps. There used to occasionally be banks of press boxes when there was going to be a spy exchange. So yeah, that's a defining image for me, really, that one there.
Black and white silhouettes. I used to spend a lot of time in nature on my own, living on an old farmhouse, surrounded by fields, surrounded by rivers. Endless hours down at the river building dams and catching minnows with our hands, and just going back home when we were hungry, basically. And I remember one time my friends and I, we built a raft out of reeds and just waded and sailed all the way up the river for hours. So it was a really free childhood in that respect, and I grew up without television, which was, I was the only one in my primary school, certainly.
And I actually quite like community, and I like nice people, and I like chatting to people. I like being kind, I like helping people when I can. And it just really wasn't.
College. You know, I was in various bands in Liverpool till I was about 22, and then I suppose it was just more of just not getting anywhere. And I said to the lads that were in the band with me, I said, I'm just going to go and sit on a mountain somewhere and be surrounded by goats. And I was like, I don't care, I just want to get away. And like, so one of the lads who was in the band said, I'll come with you.
Also, I would like to do, this was inspired by my dad at Christmas time. He was asleep while we were having our Christmas dinner, and I took a photo of him asleep on the chair like that. And I looked at it and I thought that would be brilliant if I could do a Christmas dinner scene with all the little animals and their jumpers and whatever, Christmas time, and an old animal is fast asleep while everyone else is having fun around him, and I could see my dad as a badger, I think.
Newspaper. So a colleague got hooked up with a colleague who does the research and the writing. So now we have this monthly feature in the Carrish Bridge newspaper. So it's a bit of the history of the building, some anecdotal stuff and current information, and then my picture. So we've been doing that for, well, since the start of COVID. So what's that, 2.5 years, something like that. And it's quite a good drumbeat. So it means I have to do a new one every month or so. And then people started contacting me asking for commission paintings of them.
It's quite small and wooden. Then that's what I tend to hunt for when I'm out on my hunting sprees, usually very early on a Sunday morning.
Where do you go?
I normally go round car boots, charity shops, and when I was looking for bigger furniture, auction rooms. Yeah, so back to my original work experience, school roots. For treasure point of view, I think it's in my genes, because my granddad on my dad's side was exactly the same. He had his house was full of treasure, like anything you needed you could ask my grandpa for it, and he'd go and get it from the bottom of one of his sheds or like.
I walked in and there was this lady there playing guitar. She hardly said hello to me, and just like, oh. And okay. And then over the weeks when I moved in, we started sharing meals, went out together to the pub and to see things around.
Became good friends with
Yeah,
didn't we? Yeah.
became good friends, and in the end we got together.
All the workshop organising, doing up the building, getting to know artists, learning how to manage people and a space, that's really challenging. So it's tough at times, but worth it, because when you really look at it, it's so.
So you have to dredge up all those areas in your life that are difficult and look at them and shine a light on them and try in some way to integrate, not get rid of them. I don't believe in getting rid of stuff, but you integrate them within yourself so that you grow from it.